8 signs someone may hate you. We all want to know how people truly feel about us. Sometimes the way someone behaves can make us wonder whether they're simply upset with us or if they actually hate us. Let's take a closer look at 8 behaviors that may indicate strong resentment or even hatred.
First case, they avoid you. Perhaps the clearest sign is that they do everything they can to avoid interacting with you. If they consistently avoid talking to you, meeting you, or even being in the same place as you, it could mean something. For example, in a group setting, they choose to sit with other people instead of near you. They rarely text or call unless absolutely necessary, and when they do, they end the conversation as quickly as possible. If they only behave this way toward you and not toward others, it may be a sign of strong negative feelings.
Second case, their body language feels cold or unfriendly. Psychologists believe that much of our emotions are expressed through body language. Someone who feels uncomfortable around you may avoid eye contact, or, on the other hand, stare at you with a cold or hostile expression. Other warning signs include frowning, rolling their eyes, pressing their lips together, leaning away from you, or turning their body in another direction while you're speaking. Of course, each of these behaviors can have other explanations, but if they consistently happen only when you're around, they're worth paying attention to.
Third case, they treat you very differently from everyone else. One of the best ways to understand how someone really feels is to compare how they treat you with how they treat other people. You may notice that they're warm, friendly, and cheerful with everyone else, but the moment they interact with you, they become distant, cold, or impatient. They give short answers, show little interest in continuing the conversation, and rarely smile. Such a noticeable difference in behavior is rarely accidental and may reveal that they feel differently about you than they do about others.
The fourth case, they constantly criticize you. Criticism isn't always a sign of hatred. Sometimes people criticize because they genuinely want to help you improve. The difference lies in their intention and the way they express it. Someone who dislikes or hates you tends to focus far more on your flaws than your strengths. Even when you do something well, they'll still find something to criticize. Their comments are more likely to tear you down than to help you grow. They may also downplay your achievements and try to damage your confidence.
The fifth item, they don't celebrate your success. In healthy relationships, people are happy when others succeed. But someone who hates you may find your success frustrating or upsetting. When you share good news, they may show little or no excitement. They might quickly change the subject or try to make your achievement seem unimportant. Some may even claim that your success was just luck, or that it wasn't a big deal. These reactions often suggest that they don't enjoy seeing you succeed.
The sixth case, they always keep their distance. People who don't enjoy someone's company often maintain both emotional and physical distance, either consciously or unconsciously. They may take a step back while talking to you, avoid getting too close, or always find an excuse to end the conversation early. In meetings or social gatherings, they often choose a seat as far away from you as possible. If this behavior is consistently directed only toward you, it could be sending a clear message.
The seventh item, they speak negatively about you behind your back. Negative feelings aren't always expressed face to face. Some people prefer talking about you to others instead of addressing their issues directly. Spreading rumors, twisting the truth, making negative comments, or trying to damage your reputation are all behaviors commonly seen in unhealthy relationships. If you discover that someone regularly questions your character or turns others against you when you're not around, it may point to deep-seated negative feelings.
The eighth item, they disrespect you. Perhaps the most serious sign is ongoing disrespect. Disrespect doesn't always come in the form of yelling or arguing. It can show up as sarcasm, mocking your opinions, ignoring what you say, interrupting you, or constantly belittling your ideas. They may act as though your presence or opinions don't matter at all. When this kind of behavior happens repeatedly, it often suggests that they have little respect for you and may harbor strong negative feelings. Final thoughts. Before jumping to conclusions, it's important to remember one thing. No one can confidently say that another person hates them based on just one or two behaviors. To make a fair judgment, you need to consider the overall pattern of behavior, the person's circumstances, and the history of your relationship. Sometimes a misunderstanding or a stressful period in someone's life can make them seem distant or cold, even when they don't actually hate you.